What's poppin', guys? If you have not already done so, please remember to like, share to Facebook, and subscribe, because it is so important to our success here on the YouTube. And if you are not already a part of our book club, please remember to hit the Patreon link below and or the join button here on the YouTube, and for a small monthly fee of $5, you babies, yes you, can be privy to all the shenanigans before the YouTube gets it, if the YouTube gets it. Now, let's finish talking about this goddamn book by Sister Soulja, Life After Death. The coldest winter ever sequel part. I really don't care, okay? Let me reiterate to my naysayers, my bellas, my love bugs, you know, my subbies, all of y'all, okay? Let me reiterate, this is the last friggin' Sister Soulja book we will ever do, okay? Ever. You know, when I think about It's Rocks, and I see how sometimes she be like, I'm tired of talking about this particular person. You know, I'm tired of talking about them. So we cutting them out, you know. Unless some kind of super duper something happens, we're never messing with Sister Soulja again in this book club, okay? Because it was a sham. I believe that it was a detriment to this book club by doing it. One, because monetarily it was very poor. And I think the reason why people found the book so off-putting was because of the incest, the demonic undertone, just so many different things that I'm just blown about this book. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this shit up as quickly as I can, because I'm done with this book. The next thing is Etta James is going to be our next book. Book club members only. Please, are we still going forward with Etta James? Are we cool with doing the David Ritz version of Etta James? What is it? Biography, autobiography, something like that. I'm excited to do it. You know, at first I was excited to do Life After Death, and I found out this was some bullshit. But anyway, I'm doing the best I can to make this book appealing to, you know, different people. It doesn't matter. Nobody's messing with the book. I'm not getting the views because they have that mindset that the book is demonic. Okay? And I understand why, but I never start a book and not finish it. So we're going to finish this goddamn book. Okay? But anyway, so where we left off, Pretty is now in the sewer, or by the sewer. You know, that place where she can smell the stench. She's in her human form. Her son, Drummer Boy, then walked up on her and explained to her that I'm here instead of your daughter Siddiqui, or my sister, your daughter Siddiqui, Bomber Girl, Star Girl, whatever. And on top of that, one of my people was like, Nay, I'm so confused. Is Bomber Girl and Star Girl the same person? Is Bomber Girl and Siddiqui the same? That's the confusing BS that is so unnecessary in this book. But Sweet Babu, baby, yes, Bomber Girl and Siddiqui are the same people, okay? Drummer Boy is the sister, okay? Remember, Winter has twins in her family because her little sister's a twin. So she produced two twins. The two twins that she aborted was Bomber Girl, Drummer Boy. Bomber Girl ain't messing with her no more. Bomber Girl put herself on the list so she can, her soul can be put into a baby that's fitting to be born. Drummer Boy said, nah, I ain't about to mess up. Okay, my sister loved you so much that she worshipped you. No, that's not going to happen with me. Okay, that's not gonna happen with me. I love your mama, but I don't worship you. Okay. Then Winter, you know, still thinking she can run games. The son was like, Ma, look, are you ready to stop playing games or not? Because I'll leave you right here where you stand. Because for real, you know, I done lost my sister friend. You know, messing around with you, trying to get you to do the right thing. You can stay right here and burn in hell as far as I'm concerned. I'm not gonna, you know, change my life for you. I tried. You still acting like you don't know what's going on. What you want to do? Yes or no? Winter said yes. Okay? Winter still thinking in her mind that she got it like that she can play games on people, you know. And then her son reiterated to her, look, we get ready to go to this place, right? Just because you said yes to Allah does not mean that you can just walk on into, Allah's, palace. That's not what's going to happen. You're going to have to prove yourself. You're going to have to face your demons and your mistakes. See what you have done to yourself, to other people. Own up to your mistakes, and you're going to have to work through that in this place. Okay? So now Winter is in this beautiful place. Now know this, I've skipped probably about 20 pages of explanations about the way to, get in the place where Allah is. I'm wiping all that out because, like I said, the conversion part, or the part that, don't trick me into reading the Bible, the Quran, the whatever book it is. Don't trick me into doing that. Okay, and that's why I'm pissed off at Sister Soulja, because one, I ain't make no money, and two, I don't like being tricked, okay, into conversion, right? And one of the people was like, Nay doesn't understand that you cannot be converted because you have to believe, blah, 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 blah. I get that. See, you know more about it than I do. And I appreciate all you people, all you young ladies that are Muslims that are trying to teach me and help me understand. It's not off-putting for you. I adore that about you guys. But for the rest of us who are not a part of the Muslim faith, we all feel like this bitch is trying to goddamn convert it. I'm sorry. I'm frustrated with this book. I am. Okay, so anyway, she goes on to this place, right? I don't know the name of the place. I really don't give a fuck. Okay, but she goes on to this place, right? They start separating the girls accordingly, okay? Because they see the young people for who they are, just like they do in school, okay? You know how they do. They put the smart people with the smart people, the dumb people with the dumb people, the class clowns with the class clowns, And it's not until you get in college where they really start mixing you up so that you can learn how to cope with different types of people. But while you in school, they kind of lump whoever and whatever you are into, a group. Even down to social classes. You know what I'm saying? Even down to if your parents got money, if your parents is poor, if they think your parents is trash, that's what they do. That's why they have zoning in schools. Oh no, your mother don't make no more than $20,000 a year. You must stay right here in this school. Oh, your mama make $100,000 a year, so yes, you will stay here. Okay, you will go to Sidwell Friends or Wilson or something. You know how it is, right? So, at any rate, so she's in this place, right? They dividing them up, right? They put her in this room called the princess room, okay? The princess room is not yet being explained to her. All she knows is that she's in the princess room. Okay, she gets into the room. She sees Pretty. Hey, oh my God, you chewed me up and shit me out. I'm so happy you're here in your human form. Blah 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 blah. Right? So, Winter, being who she is, wants to sit or sleep in the bunk next to Pretty. Okay, but it's another girl in the bunk. Winter think that she can bully this girl. Okay, the girl says. The Winter goes over to the girl and snatch the girl out of bed, and she gets on the floor, and falls on the floor. The girl stands up, and I mean backhands Winter across the world. Bow! That's what you get, Winter. That's what you get. She was like, "Don't touch me, trash." Oh Lord, don't touch me, trash. Winter in her head like, trash? Bitch, don't you know that I am the daughter of Santiago? Now it's another little girl that's over there. That's like sitting at a desk, like, just playing, not playing, but like focusing on her schoolwork. Okay, now while all this is going on, because the girl stood up, so did Winter stand up. The girl was like, "You piece of shit, don't put your hands on me," right? Winter and Pretty is ready to fight the girl who smacked Winter in the face and her two little minions, okay? Because she got two minions there, right? They do everything that the girl who was bold enough to smack Winter in the face tell her to do, okay? Or tell them to do. Am I saying that right? I don't know, right? So then the girl starts scuffling, okay? It's 2 against 3. Bridget, my homegirl Bridget, high five to Bridget, comes in the room and says, hold it. Why are we fighting? We're all women. Let's kumbaya. We're all women. The girl who smacked Winter in the face, Winter calls her Slappy. Okay? Slappy, says to Winter, do you know who I am? Winter says, do you know who I am? I am Santiago's daughter. The girl said, fuck Santiago. Santiago would bow down to my father, and my father would make him clean his shoes. Okay? So the girl go on to talk about how vicious her father is. He was the ruler of a country. You hear me? He's the ruler of the country. So now Winter is getting it. Okay, so you thought you was a princess, Winter? This hussy right here is a real princess, right? Winter tries to, get the girl back and jab her in the stomach. Well, the people loved Santiago, okay? They feared your father because your father was a tyrant. My father was loved by all. Then Winter started thinking to herself, not really though, not really. Yeah, my father, when he was good, he was good. But, my father done killed a couple of people along the way. So they not too far apart from each other in regards to who their father are. But the Slappy's father is on a grander scale. Now, Winter is getting her wake-up call. Winter thought that she was the Don daughter, but she wasn't. So now we're all coming together realizing what's going on. Bridget has just said, okay, your dad is, a tyrant. Winter, your dad is a drug dealer. My father is the king of the trucking world. And Pretty's father is a bishop. So, we're all here for the same thing. Our fathers all effed us up, So then it started breaking down to where the girls separate, okay? Then at nighttime when things cool off, they start talking about their living situation or their life, right? One of the girls said, so it's 5 girls. 2 of the girls committed suicide. 3 of the girls were murdered. The 2 girls that committed suicide was the smart girl that was at the desk that didn't have time for the bullshit. Okay? So it was 6 in a room. Actually, I take it back. It was 6 in a room because it was Slappy, Pretty, Winter, and the 2 little minions, and the little girl who was sitting at the desk that was just too busy to be even involved with the BS with the fighting. No, child, I don't fight. That's not what I do. I don't fight. Okay? But this is when we find out that Pretty hurt herself. She killed herself, right? Because she felt that it was so much pressure on her to be a bishop's daughter that she could not take it anymore. She showed Winter, she said, Winter, remember that Rolex that you loved that was on my arm that my dad gave me? I wear that Rolex to cover up the cuts. Okay, because we find out that Pretty, we knew beforehand that Pretty was a cutter. Okay, and one of the other girls who was also a cutter, she killed herself. The girl who was at the desk that didn't want to be bothered with the bullshit, she was a cutter too. She felt it was so much pressure on her to be smart and brilliant and to, get into these Ivy League schools and not to let her father down that she couldn't take it no more. She cut herself. Bridget's husband killed her. Okay? And Winter, we know she was murdered and another girl was murdered. I can't say for this one, I only know for sure about 5 because like I said, at this point right now I really just don't give a shit anymore. But so we had for sure, was it 3 murders, 3 deaths, or 2 murders, 2 suicides, 3 murders, something like that. Okay, so then the girl who was Slappy Slappy chimes in, and Slappy says, yeah, you think your father was bad, you know. And remember that all the girls are there for having abortions, okay? Pretty wanted to keep her daughter. She wanted to keep it, but because her parents told her that if she was to have that baby, it would ruin her father, who is the bishop's brand, that she had to have an abortion. She wanted to have her daughter, and she could not deal with that, which caused her to eventually kill herself, right? Because I didn't kill my baby, okay? So all these girls have these different reasons as to why they ended up killing their babies, right? Slappy, okay? Slappy said, fuck all y'all stories. Fuck your story. I had to kill my baby. Because if I didn't, I could not look my child in the face and tell him that his father is his grandfather. Okay? So that's where we are right now. Again, love bugs, we trying to push through this video, this thing. I can't take it no more, y'all. We gonna end it. Again, let me know if we're still on with Etta James for the next book. Okay? Now, if you have not already done so, please remember to like, share the Facebook, and subscribe, because it is so important to our success here on the YouTube. The same people you meet on the way up will always be the same people that you meet on the way down. My naysayers, my patron loves you, babies. Have a good one. Peace.